What's going on, guys? It's Brandon. You're watching Watch and Unwind. Thank you so much for checking out today's video. I've got a neat one for you guys today because I'm over at the Watch Factory. What is the Watch Factory? This is actually Waltham's old watch factory in Waltham, Massachusetts. American-based watch company who put out some absolutely killer pocket watches and cool wrist watches. They're out of business now. They're no longer making watches, but you can actually pick up some of their watches quite cheap, pre-owned on that secondary market on like eBay and stuff. I've actually bid on a couple before, but my bids didn't get accepted, so it never happened. I've always had a soft spot for Waltham because they, we're from Massachusetts, and I was born and raised in Massachusetts, even though I've lived in Arizona, I've lived in Alaska. So now what the Watch Factory is it's luxury lofts. There's actually a restaurant here too, super good restaurant. We'll be checking that out. And they have a little watch museum as well. So if you guys want to check out the little watch museum over here at the Watch Factory, I definitely think it's something cool. If you're a watch nerd like me, probably are if you're checking out the video. And I'm actually going to kind of show you guys the restaurant as well, and we'll eat some food. I'm going to review that food, let you know how it is, because it's pretty neat to go, tour this little museum and get some lunch as well. This is actually something my wife put together for my birthday. And so it's a cool little surprise for me. Super thoughtful. If you were in the area, you guys definitely got to check it out. So the Waltham Watch Company set up shop here from 1850 to 1957 before going defunct. In that time frame, they made 40 million clocks. I'm talking regular clocks, pocket watches, wrist watches. Altogether, they made about 40 million types of clocks. That's super impressive. So like I said, there's a lot still floating around today. And at their peak, this is a time where American pocket watches were the best of the best. American pocket watches were even considered better quality than European pocket watches of the same time, which is absolutely crazy to think about in today's market. The museum had a lot of these older ads, and I thought it was a pretty amusing to see some of the pricing on this. Just under $72 for a gold-filled watch, even if it's just gold-filled, 23 jewels, automatic pocket watch. That was a killer deal at the time, even though I suppose with inflation, we're talking a lot of money back then. It was also cool just to see some of these old ads they had. They definitely put a lot of more time and effort and actual artwork into their ads back in this day. It was also super interesting to see some of the actual machinery from this location where people actually put together and assembled all of these pocket watches. They had a couple pictures on the wall of how this was done. And again, just a super cool kind of thing to do if you're a watch nerd, if you like horology, if you like wristwatches. Pocket watches is where this all started. But of course, my favorite thing had to be the actual watches. This was probably one of my favorite models. Just a beautiful dial, blued hands, sub-seconds, gold pocket watch. I'd probably walk around with this thing. That was definitely, one of my favorite. But they had a bunch of cool stuff in the case. I kind of just wish I would have been able to get my actual hands on it. It would have been really cool if there was some sort of model that I could have actually got my hands on. But it was kind of a walk-in, help yourself deal. There was no one to talk to. And just, the trust factor, if they did that, I would say someone would probably be walking away with it. Unfortunately, you can see the movements here in some of the watches. They're absolutely beautiful. They remind me a lot of the manual wind movements we see today. Kind of looks like my Panerai movement, which, was based off of Rolex pocket watches. Some really cool schematics. All in all, yeah, super cool trip for you guys. Definitely, I think you should check it out. But that's enough of that. I think it's time we get to the meat and the potatoes of this video, or I should say the ziti and the calamari, because we're eating Italian today. Because there's actually a restaurant here and it's delicious. So if you guys want to eat at a watch factory, something you probably can't do anywhere else, you guys are going to want to see this. And if you guys are enjoying this video so far, please do me a solid, hit subscribe to the video. It really helps out a lot. Leave a comment if you want and give me a thumbs up. Thanks, guys. The name of the restaurant is Brelundi, and it's located right on the far corner of the watch factory. So it's just not even, 3-minute walk from where the museum is down to the end. Typical Italian fare, rice balls, fried calamari, some seared octopus, all types of salad and pastas. Prices aren't too bad, but the food was absolutely delicious, and the waitress was actually super nice as well. We sat out on the patio. That was just a great spot. It was actually kind of closed in, which was good for my 2-year-old daughter that runs around the entire time we're eating. So it kind of kept her at bay. We could see a river kind of over in the backdrop. So it was just a beautiful setting. We kind of had the whole place to ourselves. You can see here my daughter's rocking her Flick Flack. That's her first official watch. It actually fits her wrist. I'll be doing a review on that watch soon. So all you parents that want to get your kids interested in watches, definitely check out that review to see all the details on the watch. But she's loving it out here. If you want to see a cute little video, I think the last one I posted was when I bought her watch over in Hawaii. So to start our dinner, we have, of course, some bread with some olive oil. And I'm talking about the good stuff, straight from Italy. No seed oils, no canola oil here. This is that 100% delicious olive oil. So we got to start the meal with a little of that. Now we're going right to the fried seafood platter. I think this was the Frito miso. So we have calamari, we have shrimp, we have scallops. Super lightly breaded, but it was still crispy. Put a little lemon on that. Absolutely delicious. For our main course, whenever I eat Italian, I always test it out with the good old chicken Alfredo. We had a little bit of broccoli in there today, a little extra Parmesan on top. Absolutely delicious. I don't get Italian too often, but whenever I do, I really enjoy it. And everything so far from Brelundi, been absolutely, 5 stars, 5 out of 5 stars. Loving it, and just kind of tied the whole afternoon together after visiting the Waltham Watch Factory. But we have to end it with dessert. And we had a pistachio cheesecake, which was something I've actually never had before, but I've always wanted to try. Absolutely delicious. This might have been my favorite part of the whole meal. And I told you the waitress was nice. She actually hooked it up with this. This is iris, I believe it's called. It's like their specialty. It's a special Italian pastry. It's nice and crispy. You have some brown sugar cinnamon on top. In the inside, sheep's milk ricotta. You have a little bit of chocolate, some lemon zest. It's absolutely delicious. Definitely, I haven't seen any of these for sale anywhere else. If you guys check out Brelundi, you're going to have to try the iris. And overall, just, great experience. If you guys want to check out the watch factory you can eat at, check out Brelundi, check out the Waltham watch exhibit, and you guys are definitely going to have a great day. But let me know what you thought of today's video. Let me know if you have ate at this spot before, Brelundi. Let me know if you have any Waltham watches, because I want to hear from you guys. Thanks a lot for checking out the video. I'll catch you guys on the next one.